Have you ever reflected on how much of your happiness comes from the approval of others? Mostly Western society dictates in order to be happy, we must conform. However, some research has shown that caring too much about what others think can breed mental illness. Now, that's something to really contemplate. Conformity can be useful, and we all want to feel that we do, in fact, belong to our tribe or group. Moreover, a social cohesion. But can this be damaging to our mental well being? And can learning to let go and obsess over what others think provide us with a more fulfilled and enriching existence? We place so much emphasis on things such as the attainment of wealth, of things to look forward to, and things that will be favorable to other people. What others perceive as success has seemed to become paramount in our society. It appears to be the only measuring stick with which we consider our own self worth. That is, the opinion of others. So, what is the answer? How do we become less tethered to the external world of what others view as success? How do we get back to ourselves, who we are, our authentic selves? We have to get over the fear of what others think, the fear of society's disdain. Sometimes we might intentionally behave in ways that will elicit some social disapproval. By no means does this mean that one has to engage in shameful acts of immorality or anything that goes against one's own moral judgment and belief. However, it is the opposite. We want to engage in a little bit of nonconformity in order to accustom ourselves to draw the disdain of others. So, is there a historical precedence for going out and soliciting the disdain of others? Maybe nothing shameful, certainly nothing shameful or nothing immoral, but rather just a way to get accustomed to having people maybe not agree with everything that we do or say. Well, in A Guide to the Good Life, the ancient art of stoic joy, one way to overcome our obsession with winning the admiration of other people is to go out of our way to do things likely to trigger their disdain. Cato made a point of ignoring the dictates of fashion. According to Plutarch, Cato did this not because he sought vainglory. To the contrary, he dressed differently in order to accustom himself to be ashamed only of what was really shameful, and to ignore men's low opinion of other things. In other words, Cato consciously did things to trigger the disdain of other people simply so he could practice ignoring their disdain. History is rife with examples of those who refuse to follow the beaten path. And while we all may not be Einsteins or Madame Curies or Elton Johns, we certainly can embrace this lesser known of the Stoic values and endeavor to explore a more rewarding and joyous life of nonconformity. Thank you to all the nonconformists for providing butter to our bread and breath to our life.